Welcome back to Hooked on You. A Dead by Daylight dating sim. Today we're crying because I'm out of save spots. I'm just gonna delete a couple of these. Ain't no mind to me. Alright. This time we're going for the big lad himself, the Trapper. Alright, here we go. First little bit right here. Where are you? How did you get here? Who is behind this incredibly charming and well-spoken voice in your head? Let's dig it up. You brush the sand away from the half-buried human head embedded in the ground before you. A coin. There is no body, just the head. As you pick it up, flakes of skin fall to the ground. The jaw falls open, revealing a gold coin sitting on the rotten tongue of this poor dead soul. Getting your hands dirty. I see. I like that. You're the take charge type. You examine the gold coin briefly, happily distracted from what has otherwise been an extremely confusing morning. The sun beats down on you, drying your clothes. You check your pockets, but they're empty. Plenty of room for a gold coin, you suppose, and so you deposit it. That's a nice coin you've got there. What if you were to spend it right now? No thanks. Look, I'm gonna level with you here. That coin you found, it's mine. I dropped it yesterday and I've been looking all over for it. Dropped it into a dead person's mouth. Could you just give it back? No. Shh, be that way then. Your mind doesn't have a chance to linger any longer on your current situation as you feel something soft bump into your foot. The volleyball. A little help, please. Let's call them killers. Yep. Hello? There are weird days and then there's this. No thanks. What an alpha move! You just became the type of person who says no thanks to a group of actual killers. No one tells you what to do. Thanks for nothing, I guess? Huntress jogs over to collect the ball from the ground next to you. For someone so large, she moves deftly and silently across the sand. It's hard to make out his expression from behind the mask, but it seems like Trapper might be smirking. I've been dreading this run, honestly. As you try and read Trapper's face, you realize that the two of you have been staring into each other's eyes for a really long time, even though everyone else is headed back to the volleyball court. Finally, you can't take the tension. You look down, breaking the gaze. As soon as you do, he turns to follow them. Alone again, you look across the beach. Yep. Frightened, worried, excited, yep. You were made for this. We're done playing. Let's do something else instead. Wow, for once I actually agree with the meathead. I say we go to my yacht. It's the massive boat docked nearby. I'll give everyone a taste
of true luxury and power.
Wraith rolls his eyes.
Don't mind him, he just hates fun and happiness.
No, I hate the endless, desperate, soul-crushing pursuit of wealth, the way it's flaunted needlessly, and the cruelty it engenders. Yep. Oh, we already know where we're going here, because this is, unfortunately, the trapper route. How about the yacht?
Perfect. You obviously have a modicum of taste and good judgment. At least I hope you do. Guess we'll find out. Worst case, we'll find out how strong your bones are, how heavy you are to pick up and throw, and how fast your lifeless body sinks. Should be a pretty chill day regardless.
Hold on for just one moment. Yep, the activities coordinators. Only hope remaining on the island. Murderer's Island. Here on Murderer's Isle. Wait, that works way too well. Oh no. Survivors with a capital S. Yep. Good old DVD. The yacht. Trapper is very, very pleased with your choice. Not just because he owns the boat, either.
Clear that you understand the importance of appreciating the finer things in life. Unfortunately, though, this means these uncouth heathens are on my beautiful boat. I'll make sure to help wash it as soon as they leave.
Not exactly a genial host, but what he said isn't even the worst thing about his comments. It's that he made them in front of everyone else. Loudly. They're used to it at this point though, so it's time to get the good stuff. Eating.
As the guest of honor, you can choose the appetizer. Here's a menu. What do you want served?
Let's go with the beef. Simple, tasty, maybe even a little risky. It's beef carpaccio all the way. I'm sure with a group with such particular tastes will all surely love it. Great choice, it's my favorite. Sometimes it's too cold to start a fire, so you eat what you can, how you can. Gross, not just meat, but raw meat. Will you just be wearing a fur coat throughout the meal too? No, it's far too warm for that, but maybe some fun little slippers. The survivors arrive with trays of food as everyone stands around and makes conversation. Enjoy. Please, for our sake. They catch Trapper glaring at them for daring to speak directly to you, but Dwight pushes on anyway. Can we get you anything else? All set, but thanks for the great service. I mean it. Wow, no one ever thanks us for anything. Thank you.
I'll thank you kindly for never speaking out loud to my guests without being spoken to first. Now scram!
Now that the hope is gone, the killers... killers is a bit harsh. They haven't killed anyone. Today. Anyhow. Should we call them suitors or something? I don't know. That lacks a bit of punch. I'm sticking with killers. The killers have begun to hover around you. Oh, goody. They each seem to be waiting for a moment to alone with you. Except Wraith. He seems to be studying the corner of the room, deftly avoiding any engagement with you at all costs. Let's go, Trapper. You make eye contact with Trapper and he immediately pushes the others aside. You... Very straightforward language with this guy.
Your racial promise as a prospective mate. Therefore, I'd actually like to get to know you better. So I'll let you in on a secret. When the time comes, I have a private little getaway here on this island. No one else knows about it. is to die. Is to die for. It's a hidden spot where I enjoy all of life's many bounties. I want to show it to you. Not because you're worthy of it just yet, though. Mainly because it'll piss everyone off if he chose me. I always like to remind them who's really in charge around here. Oh yeah, and that part of about getting to know you better, that's important too. I guess. Everyone, put down your appetizers. I'm bored, and on my yacht, that's unacceptable. Decline.
Yes, sir.
Prepare a libation, something that'll impress our new guest. By the looks of them, shouldn't take much. Carla, make sure we've got both boozy and non-alcoholic versions available. Nobody has to drink if they don't want to. I'm a killer, not an asshole.
Declan? Carla? I thought their names were Dwight and Claudette.
Who the hell are Dwight and Claudette? Hey, Daryl and Christina. You know those two? Maybe they work on that other island. You, Primus.
What? Oh, this guy really knows how to sell a drink. Yeah, here we go. Well, undoubtedly crass, he does have a point. Minigame is incoming. May very well depend on the ready. This was a mistake. Party never stops. Shots! 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 Oh man, that's not what I'm used to. Did I get it? Okay, good. I missed. This whole amnesiac thing is already a lot to take in without also pouring a bunch of drinks on top of it, so it's not unexpected that you didn't perform perfectly.
Lucky for you, my desire for perfection is only matched by my enjoyment in watching losers fail publicly. Don't expect luck to get you through this forever.
Overwhelmed by the afternoon's activity, you feel yourself spinning out of control. Was it the drinks? The pressure to perform? The rocking of the ship? Smartly, you found a pitcher of water before everything goes dark around you. And it turns out a quick nap is just what you needed. When you come to, Dwight and Claudette are somehow already back on shore waving at the boat. Pretty sure that means it's time to head back and leave this yacht behind. What a shame, too. Trappers plan to serve live monkey brains as an entree. Mealtime!
Oh hey, it's me again. Your old friend, mentor, and guide.
Yep.
One more piece of advice. You've made many choices by now. Some I liked, some of them I did not. It's in your best interest to make more choices that I like.
Okay, I did not get this dialogue before, I don't think. No, I didn't. This is...
Well, the choices might be yours to make, but they're mine to reward.
Oh, that is so out of character for Trapper. Holding my limp body, gingerly pouring cold water.
You had me worried there, passing out like that. I thought maybe you died. That would have been terrible. Nobody dies on this island without me killing them. You hear that? Nobody.
Thanks, I guess?
Don't mention that. I mean that. Don't mention it. Someone might think I care for you. That can't happen. I've got a reputation to uphold.
I'm starting to understand, I think.
When you went down, it looked like you hit your head on the edge of the table. If it were me, the table would have been the one to crack open. I'm sure it really hurt you, though. So I figured a little ocean air might help wake you up, and I brought you down by the water.
That's really thoughtful of you.
What? What? A magnificently muscular, wealthy, artistically gifted Adonis can't also be thoughtful?
I...
Don't answer, because it's obvious. Adonis was a pussy. killed by a boar. Get out of here with that garbage. I do find myself in an unusual position, though. Despite the overwhelming probability that I'll eventually find myself standing over your lifeless corpse, I don't want you dead just yet. So I'm here to talk to you, like a regular human person. And right now I'm worried I might be coming off a bit too forceful. I know my mere presence can be intimidating. But I don't want you to get the wrong impression about me or how I feel about you. So I'll just put it out there. I might possibly like you. Can't say that about everyone, or really anyone else on this island. There's something different about you. You aren't like the others. Henceforth, I think it's time I shared something with you that I haven't shared with anyone in a long time. Big part of who I am, and I think you're ready for it.
You watch as Trapper reaches into his singlet and pulls out some sort of rolled up scroll of paper. He grips it firmly in his hand.
It's one of my sketches. I don't know if you know this, but I love to draw. The arts have always been a passion of mine. Would you like to see it?
Yeah. I mean, hey. Trapper does not unroll the paper and show it to you. He simply stares at you and watches your smile soften and fade. The longer he stares at you, the closer he seems to get.
What an interesting response.
Thanks, I hope?
Trapper
looks at you, a piercing look even through his mask. He smirks, but it's not clear why. Then he turns and leaves. Yep, here we go. I don't know. Oh, this was terrible. Picking the drink that has a slight bit of spice in it when I'm doing Trapper's voice for his entire run. Oh, this is terrible. This was a terrible mistake. I choose you, Trapper.
Yeah, of course you want to hear my story. It's a good one, and an old one too. This is an infamous tale about two young friends from my hometown. Best buds who did everything and anything together. Fish, hunt, fight, skip rocks, climb the tallest trees, climb the highest peaks. The more dangerous something was, the more they wanted to do it. But everything changed one day, when the slightly older friend asked the other for a favor. My father doesn't want me hanging out with you anymore. He says, we're dangerous together. We take risks we shouldn't. And if I keep hanging out with you, he says one day, I'm gonna get hurt. You think you could come by and tell my dad we'll be careful so we can still be friends? Of course, said the other friend, who was always eager to please his best mate. So the two went to see the concerned father, who puffed away at his pipe as he listened to every promise his son's pal made about being more cautious. But when the slightly younger and slightly smaller boy finished, his friend's father responded stone-faced, No, sorry. This is the best for both of you. I don't want my son hanging out with you anymore, and that's that. The young boy was so crestfallen, he left immediately. No one would see him cry. He wouldn't give him the satisfaction. Especially because if they did, they might tell others in town, and they'd all think him weak. Worse, his own father would never forgive his son for letting others see him that way. But he was too upset to go home right away, or be spotted on the path. So instead, he sat outside his friend's house, in the little hiding spot they had often sat in during rainstorms, or when they didn't want anyone to see them trading interesting rocks they dug up. It was quiet as he stifled his own tears, and that's when he heard it. The sound and odor wafting alongside the pipe smoke carried on dark winds. Betrayal. Thanks, Dad. I didn't want to hang out with him anymore, but I didn't want to tell him that. He'd be a big baby about it. It's okay. I get it. Don't blame you at all either. He's soft and needy. You need strong friends. Someday, you really would have ended up getting hurt because of him. You need friends you can rely on.
Trapper looks angry.
The muffled tears stopped, and the hiding spot that had been a pit of sadness now overflowed with rage. The boy went home. If anyone passed him on the path, all they saw was determination. That night, he spoke to no one. He ate no dinner. He slept no sleep. The next day, he got up early and sat near the tallest tree in the woods by his former friend's house. It is the one tree no kid in town had ever conquered. Its top remained untouched. He remained there till dark, before he finally went home. He did this for 8 days. On the 9th, his old mate finally passed by. "Hey, what are you doing here?" asked the Judas. "Nothing. Out hunting squirrels and sat down to eat this apple," lied the younger boy. "Oh, yeah, sure. I hope you're okay. Can't believe my dad did that. It's so unfair." "Yes, it was truly unthinkable," answered the boy, through a smile that carried no warmth. "Yeah, well, okay. I'll see you around." But before the betrayer could leave, his old friend called out to him. "I'm going to climb this tree," he said. "I'm gonna make it to the top." "The hell you are. No one can do that, and they definitely can't do it by themselves." He had him. "I can, and I will. I understand why you can't, though. Your dad said you're afraid you'll get hurt." "I'm not afraid. He's afraid," replied the friend, now seething with shame at his own rage. "Oh, forget what my dumb old father said. I'll do it with you. You'll see I'm not afraid."
God, why did I pick this voice for Trapper? It's so bad.
And so the two climbed and climbed, each making it higher than they ever had before. And they continued to climb, but whether they would have reached the top will never be known, because the turncoat, the boy who made his father lie for him, fell before he could make it all the way up. Some say it was no accident that his old chum pushed him. But how could he? He was the weak one, after all. Of course, such a weak child could never send his best friend to his death. That was an accident. Tragic for sure, nothing more. Of course. A month later, no one could explain how the dead boy's father choked to death on his own pipe.
Yeah. Definitely a good call, thanks. Quiet after that. Silence really is best at a time like this.
What about you, Primus? What did you think of my tale?
Now that's a story. Yeah. I mean, good. That was actually I enjoyed that story genuinely.
Yes, it is.
Guess he liked that response. He's handing you a gold coin. Okay then.
Finally, those dweebs are gone. Now that I know we're totally alone, we can really talk. Let's get away from this ash and smoke. Take a dip in the pool. Whether it's water, sweat, or my enemy's blood, I prefer my muscles glistening, not dried.
Oh, man. Trapper looks surprisingly relaxed. That's definitely weird. Oh, okay. This might have something to do with that.
Look, Promise, I didn't want to reveal anything in front of the others. You never know when a loser is really a maggot. Now, I want to hear what you really thought of my story. What was its real purpose?
I'm gonna take I'll take a safety save. Honesty is important.
Very interesting. Very.
Trapper stares at you for way too long. It almost looks like he cracks the barest of smiles, but then... He's still staring. He stares for such a long time it becomes quite romantic. And then as it keeps going on, it becomes downright horrifying. A chill runs down your spine. Finally, Dwight and Claudette show up and say everyone is reconvening at the fire pit.
How dare you interrupt me? I mean us. No, wait, I meant me.
Trapper throws his cleaver at Dwight and Claudette's feet. Where was he even hiding his cleaver? More importantly, what do you think of his little cleaver toss? That was amazing.
You're alright by me.
Hey, I'll take another card. Oh, I hate this. Temperature has dropped significantly, yep. Getting chilly in the water. Usually it's, okay. Well, yeah, alright.
Yes, I do mind.
Before we have to spend too much time watching you sit there all alone, trying to figure out exactly what you're doing with your life, we figured we'd let you know that it's time for bed. Kind of the last person out enjoying the facilities, so, well, the thing is, you see, we can't really get our night started until yours ends, so... Back it up, kiddo. Yep. The heat is comforting on this chilly night. Trapper's story. Are you being led to your demise by an untrustworthy narrator? Hey, wait a second, I swear to you that you're not. Come on, you gotta trust me at least a little more than you trust Trapper. Before we can dwell too much on your fate. Yep. Trapper, you around? Trapper tells you his secret for falling asleep when he's feeling restless.
A heavy bearskin blanket is all you need. If that doesn't work, I just go for a late night walk and punch the first person I come across.
You're a real charmer, Trapper. Not sure if I'm brave enough to kill a bear or skilled enough to skin it.
There's really not either of those things, far as I can tell. Here, hold on to this. Try not to hurt yourself.
Ah. An entire bear's paw, complete with sharp claws. It's like the most aggro version of a rabbit's foot you've ever seen. You finally start to feel sleepy. Yep, alright, here we go. The ocean. I can't wait to see what the ocean had to say for this one.
Had a good time on the private yacht today, huh? That comforting, rocking sensation. That was all me. Oh yeah, you're welcome. You might be the only person on this island I don't hate. This confuses me, but in a good way. I don't know exactly. Weird. Usually the only thing that makes me happy is watching someone fall into a pit. You didn't fall into a pit yet, and yet I'm not upset by this fact.
Well, that was bizarre. Let's see who it is this time. Of course, it's Trapper. You two have gotten pretty cozy.
You should definitely come with me. Obviously. Remember, I have a beautiful little spot with all the delightful trappings of island life. I also have some actual traps, but play your cards right, and I'll warn you about them first. Also, what's great about my hideaway is that no one knows where it is but me. Not Huntress, not Wraith, not even Spirit. If they did, I'd know and they'd be dead. Since you can see they are very much alive, for now, it's still all mine. The kind of place you can really lock yourself away from life in.
I just want to point out, Spirit is very much dead.
I know you don't have much to think about. Why would you? You could have me, a specimen so fine I can block out the sun. Or you could choose one of these peasants. Speaking of,
Before you can decide if you want to go out with Trapper, the Huntress interjects. I guess you could go with Trapper, but if you want the brawn without the drum, give this little bunny a try instead. I mean me, I'm the bunny, because of my mask. And I tried to rhyme brawn with drama, but it was hard. I'm not educated, okay? But what I lack in schooling, I make up with killer instincts and a truly insane vertical jump. Trust me, you don't know how hot it is to jump super high until you've seen me do it. The view from down there, it'll sure be looking at some amateur artwork or whatever Trapper has going. Yep, I'm gonna go with... Unfortunately, this is the Trapper route. Oh, my poor voice. Gotta go with Trapper.
yeah, duh, let's go. And here we are, my beautiful cave, the only true great place on this entire island. Welcome. Please, make yourself at home. But not really, this is my home, and don't you forget it. But please, relax. This is where I come to get away from the screams, to hear other screams. I'm just kidding. This is a peaceful place so long as no one arrives uninvited. And since I invited you here, let me just say, stay away from the water. Far away. Do you understand?
I'm gonna guess that's a trap then. Because it's a little trap and I'll die?
Because it's a little trap and you'll die.
No silence should last this long unless Wraith is around.
Hey, seriously. Don't go in the water. And more importantly, though, stay away from that cave entrance. And don't ask me why. You got it?
I gotcha.
Now that you know what not to do around here, I can finally get to know you.
Nope. Actually, you can't because... Hello, you sexy thing. Not you, Trapper. I'm talking to this beautiful specimen over here. I'm taking a few saves here.
Why are you here? And I don't just mean in my secret spot. Why are you literally here on this island?
Obviously for the same reason we all are. I think, maybe. Actually, I have no idea why we're here. I'd better ask Wraith what's going on. He probably has all the answers. Anyway, I was saying something. Oh yeah, I want to find love, same as you. I don't know, sounds like a legit reason. Is this the... There's no way this is the trickster route. There's no way this is the trickster route. But I have a backup save just in case it is. I'll do that later. Not interested, trickster. Get out of here immediately. But why? You haven't given me any reason to. Do you want me to prove my worth? No. That's okay, Primus. I'm not in the mood for violence today anyway. This is the last time I come to this cave looking for a bloody good time. Trickster smiles and nods before leaving with a wink only you see. Trapper's happy. At least he might be. He's smiling, but it's unclear if it's a happy smile or an angry rage smile. Then again, that's always the case with him.
Well, thank goodness that's behind us. Even if the smell of cleaver body spray is not.
None of us are proud of that.
Now, if you don't mind, I'm feeling a little stressed out. And I hate to be uncomfortable in my own abode. I'll be right back.
What do I do while I wait? It's Trapper! I'm not gonna step into a trap. You remain perfectly still, standing alone in this dimly lit cave. Some life you've made for yourself. It's amazing that you can stand at all without a backbone, you big... All this time with Trapper has got me talking like him. Trapper's back and he's carrying an enormous jug of what looks like moonshine. Non-0% chance it's chlorine. Dwight did mention a bottle went missing from the pool shed.
Well, you want something to take the edge off like a skull jammed onto a spike?
Sure. Proper drink for a stressful day.
I was trying to be polite. Not sure how people actually do that. How'd I do? I nail it? Truth is, I didn't think there was any way you'd say yes. I'm actually gonna drink the whole thing myself. But I'm quite charmed by your enthusiasm.
Trapper begins to chug the mystery drink, but before he can finish it, Dwight and Claudia, yep. We are so sorry to interrupt. Please don't kill us. Again. But we've been told to make a very dramatic and urgent announcement. There's simply no time to waste. We can only make it to the beach, though. Right, we can only make it on the beach. Which is obviously a very natural and normal thing to have happen right now at this exact moment. Their story checks out. You and a frustrated Trapper leave his cave. Sorry, we had no choice. We had to bring you here. Someone likes the added drama. Oh, damn! Was this a setup? Why is Huntress walking over to you? Dwight and Claudette wisely turn and sprint away before Huntress arrives.
What the hell you doing here?
Nice to see you too, comrade. I'm here because I have a proposition for Primus. Listen, I'll be completely truthful with you. I can't offer you any more love than Trapper can. Only an equal amount of hate. But I can offer you two things he can't. The first is fun. He's a miserable SOB, even here in paradise. Meanwhile, I'm having a blast. You'd be having way more fun spending your time with me. But more importantly, I want something Trapper doesn't. A family. I want a lot of kids, actually. I'm dying to have many children. Many children have also died to be with me, now that I think about it. Anyhow, if you want that too, you should leave him and come with me. But you must decide quickly. I don't like being exposed out in the open like this. So what do you say? Do you want to be with me? How dare you? I'm sticking with Trapper.
Good answer. So good you earned one of these.
Lots of shiny coins. Oh, maybe there is something about these coins. Are they possibly the only way to play your way? I'm gonna have to do a lot of. I'm just putting down the top one there. Are they possibly the only way to pay your way to Trickster's private island? Maybe? Huntress seems less pleased with that answer, though. Very well, then. But I promise I will have vengeance for this slight. No, she won't, but only because Trapper is likely to kill you before she can.
I have to ask, though, do you want kids? I have no idea. Maybe for backup kidneys? Anyways, enough of this foolishness. Let's go back. What a relief that's behind us. Would have hated if kids came between us, promise. Or if you left me for a lunatic and a bunny mask. You probably would have hated the cleaver that came between the two sides of your body more, though, had that played out differently. But ultimately, I'm glad we went through that together. You showed real loyalty, and no amount of money can buy that. Because you showed you can be trusted. I'm finally ready to show you one of my sketches, and this time I won't take no for an answer. This one's a poem to me. Never shown it to anyone. Feast your eyes on this.
This looks like something a kindergartner would have made. And then, like, that's so bad. Give me another backup save because I gotta be truthful here. I am about to get. I'm about to die to Trapper. I don't care. I got her. It's something. Learned a lot about you just now.
I didn't draw this. I stole this from Hillbilly. No, he's not on the island. He lost his spot to Trickster. My sketches are actually good. You really will get to see one soon, too, so long as things go well.
Okay, I'm actually looking forward to this. Although I'm not entirely convinced. We swear this time we're going to tell you the truth. Please believe us, it's time to meet everyone for dinner.
It's fine, I'm so hungry I could eat another horse.
Another? Another like you've eaten one before, or you've eaten a horse today?
Yes.
I think both. Yes to which... Excuse me. Yes to which one?
Exactly.
Don't bother, you need to keep on schedule.
Hey, Dumb and Dumber, I have a question for you too.
So much for the schedule. Yes, sir?
Either of you want...
Okay. This is getting into an interesting territory. We can't answer that. How could we even think about becoming parents when all we want is our freedom? Whether it be the freedom to leave this island, or the freedom to die and stay dead.
I'll take that as a no on children. Good for both of you. You just earned yourself a quick death next time. Unless I forget I said this.
Please don't.
Don't what?
Forget?
Forget what?
This is a nightmare.
Now let's see.
What happened between us will remain between us. Is that a real smile from Trapper? This is terrifying.
Finally, this island has another person who knows to act with dignity and respect.
Yep. Thank you kindly. Trapper surprises everyone by immediately stepping up and unironically taking an orator's posture.
There was a young man who loved his young wife and the child they had. Gave the lovebirds a happy life. But one day the couple went out for a swim. Mother didn't return. The boy only had him. Some said the currents took her away, yet others said different. Pointed the husband's way. For the young man was fearless, cunning, and smart. And he had many goals, both grand and bold. Easier, they'd say, done with a fresh start. A wife with her own dreams wouldn't help him at all. Lucky for him, hers drowned in the streams. Neighbors only whispered, though, of a crime so great, for no one ever accused him, lest they meet the same fate.
That was different. How do you react to this performance? I'm gonna say nothing.
What? No reaction?
Really? Yeah. After that, I'm nervous for us all.
Fair. I wouldn't want you to fake a reaction.
Didn't see that coming. These killers are such wild cards. Yep, good old story time. You could delete any sequel from existence, what would it be? We don't actually care. Yep. God forbid my small talk get in the way of a romantic twilight moment. Trapper.
I'm glad you've decided to take this seriously and make an effort. Don't disappoint me. Or do. Fish haven't eaten in days.
You arrive at the pool and find that no one else is in it. The two of you seem to have it all to yourselves. Why is the water in this pool always just a little warm? Trapper laughs.
I have no idea. Now, do you know why I chose this spot?
You're testing me to see if I'll pretend to be happy while sitting in a pool used by cretins?
Why would I do that to you?
If I didn't know that by now, I'd already be dead.
Yeah, you're right. No, seriously, I've been trying to find a reason to kill you for 2 days. You keep just managing to avoid your own annihilation and having to start this whole ridiculous thing over. Great job of seeing clear that fight so far. Actually, I brought you to this pool for 2 reasons. The first is to ask you something important. Would you like to spend an unforgettable night with me?
Maybe. Maybe not. We'll have to see where things go. Hopefully things keep pointing up.
Yeah, I get it. I get it. Doesn't matter anyway. We can't. I mean, we could. I know I could, but we're not allowed to. Yeah. Can't tell you why either. You get what I'm saying?
I'm just gonna... I get it. So I bid you a good night. Trapper leaves the pool with a big smile after the water inexplicably gets warm again. Trapper, you never told me the second reason.
Oh yeah. The chlorine is great for washing off blood, especially in those hard-to-reach places. You know how it is.
You should keep it to yourself.
Damn it, I see those dweebs Doug and Claudia waving at us. I think we both need to head to the volleyball court.
He's right. Dry off and go to the volleyball court. And later, you're really gonna want to scrub. Yep, with actual soap. Chlorine is no match for whatever trapper. Yep. Yep. Oh, and now we have to eliminate someone. Who am I eliminating? Probably, I guess... Huntress, right? Yeah. I hate to get rid of anyone. Mostly because you all scare me so much, but also because it just doesn't seem fair. But life's not fair, is it? With her strong arms that could probably hurl me back to the mainland, a face no one has ever seen, a tragic backstory that she loves to bring up whenever there's a break in the conversation. Huntress, I'm describing you. This hurts a lot, but I have to eliminate you. Phew. Honestly, this is relief for me. I don't have to constantly try to impress you. It's been exhausting. Tonight this fancy attire is coming off and the sweatpants are going on. Tomorrow I'll stand in ocean and catch salmon with my bare hands. Yeah, I said bare hands. A consolation prize. The Trickster Body Pillow. Dwight tested, Claudette approved. Schedule. Huntress's eyes are filled with anguish. The bunny ears on her mask have drooped. It is as I feared. I am wild animal, a novel beast of forest. I shall diminish and go into the east and remain a huntress. And I thought Spirit was the emo one. Yep.
Not sure what's happening. My only goals in life are to hurt people and then kill them. But for some reason, I don't want to do either to Primus. Yeah. This feels like witchcraft. Is it? Is it witchcraft? Probably witchcraft. At least there's still plenty of time for things to change. Lots of ways for Primus to piss me off tomorrow. Still plenty of time. Gonna stay up tonight, sharpening my cleaver, just in case.
You step past all of the much kinder and more thoughtful characters and, for reasons I suppose I may never understand, approach Trapper.
The reasons are because I've done the other routes. And so it's free content.
Trapper, you have snared my heart. Trapper lets out an audible groan. There's no one here I'd rather spend the day with than you.
That's a lie. Can't say I don't blame you. I'm the best thing that's ever happened to you, to this island, maybe even the whole world. I'm gonna show you a day you'll never forget, and likely never recover from either.
A charm like that, how could anyone resist? You walk to Trapper's cave with him.
There's nothing I value more than loyalty. It's a rare quality in a person, maybe the rarest, but you are truly a loyal person. To reward your loyalty, I'm gonna tell you something I wouldn't tell anyone else. If I offer you the chance to hurt somebody today, be very careful who you agree to hurt and who you don't. Everything depends on that. Also, I'm gonna spare you the indignity of playing a stupid game, talking about our feelings, or accidentally getting yourself killed. Loyalty deserves that much. We've already had a chance to get to know each other a little bit, but I think we have some work left to do today. So I'm gonna ask you an important question, and I'm gonna let you ask me one. What is it you desire most from this island?
I want to stand above, nay, on top of everyone else.
Noted. Okay, now you can ask me one thing. What do you want to know?
What are you looking for?
Partner in crime. And maybe a business partner as well, which will also include a lot of crime.
Excuse us, sir, but we've been sent here to remind you about the thing. You can't go to your special place until you handle it. You know, the thing you've already been spoken to about?
Oh shit, the thing. Yeah, alright, I'll do the thing. Look, promise. I got in a bit of trouble. Apparently spending time with me isn't fun. As though any of this is supposed to be fun. You're on Murderer's Island. Why would that be fun? Why would that be fun? Well, for reasons I can't begin to comprehend. Apparently the other killers, their dates actually have some kind of juvenile wheel-spinning playtime. So I'm supposed to do the same today. If you ask me, it's total bullshit from a power-hungry boss who can't get out of his own way, but there's nothing I can do. So we're gonna play a little game. Around this island there are some hidden bear traps. A lot of hidden bear traps, actually. Some would say too many, though some are wrong. Your job is simple. Spot them all. Run around, sing a song, skip or dance or whatever. I don't care what kind of dumb stuff you add to this, just make sure you catch every trap. Got it? Good.
Spot that trap. I mean, respect to Trapper for not wanting to put you through more skill checks. Ironic considering that, you know, he comes with a skill check perk in DVD. Surprised I actually hit that one.
Whoop-de-doo, you did it. Was it perfect? No. Was I expecting it to be? If I'm being honest, no. If I wanted perfection, I'd have done it myself. Now, can we go to my special place?
Yes, and remember to have a really good time in there.
Seems unlikely, but sure.
You enter Trapper's secret cave. The water shimmers, casting long shadows along the walls.
Don't forget about the water. I'm now going to take you somewhere I've only taken one other person. This is the most intimate thing I can think to do with another person that involves wearing clothes. Well, with clothes but without murder. I hope you appreciate the trust I'm putting in you now.
Trapper walks over to a barricaded section of the cave wall and starts ripping off secured boards like they're popsicle sticks. It's pretty hot, right? It's okay to admit it's hot. He's a rich, sentient piece of marble. Soak it in like blood on a carpet.
This tunnel is very important to me and my family. Would you like to see it now?
I'm not going into a dark tunnel with you unless I have your word you won't kill me.
Smart. Very smart. Okay. I promise. And I assure you my promises mean something. I'm a man of my word.
You prepare to enter the special mysterious tunnel. The secrets it must hold. The excitement is almost too much. This is it. It's just an old mining cave. Dirty, smelly. The rats are the size of wombats. Spending a single minute here is 5 minutes too long. And Trapper obviously could not be more proud of it. I didn't even know he could smile like that.
This is where I feel the most comfortable. And I'm finally willing to truly get real with you inside these walls. Will you do the same with me? Will you share something real? Maybe something about yourself that you don't like to tell others. I'll do the same after.
I take my advice. Share something with them.
So what do you want to share with me?
I guess this one. I know everything about you, Evan McMillan. Everything. Oh, no. I know why you love this mining cave. I know what you did to the people you cared about. And I know what you do to those people who fall into your traps. Also, one time I accidentally set my neighbor's treehouse on fire. The damage was extensive.
Damn. And I thought I was weird. Maybe you should wear this mask. Or better, don't wear. But patience is the best way to go to trap your prey. Besides, I owe you a dark secret too. My darkest secret is that I'd give it all up. The money, the power, even my physique. If I could go back in time and follow my heart. Once, a long time ago, I wanted nothing more than to be an artist. But my father refused. He was a harsh man who loved no one, only control. He did make me the man I am today, so it was worth it, don't you think?
Never too late. Never too old to try something new.
No, it is too late. You'll see. Thing is, you can't become the most important person in my life without meeting the person who holds that position now.
I feel like I should have a backup here.
That's right. I brought you here to meet him. Primus, this is my father.
Good grief! He's an emaciated old man clinging to life by the thinnest of threads. This is the man. Oh, sorry.
This is the man, the myth, the legend behind the McMillan fortune. What do you think of him?
Pleasure to meet you, sir. Real honor.
No, it's not. Look at me. My sociopath of a son has kept me locked up in here, and I can't remember why. Do you know why? No, seriously, do you? My memory fails me sometimes.
My dad isn't as strong as he once was, physically or mentally. I keep him here for his own protection. It's for his own good. You believe me, right?
You're an honest person.
No, not always. But the truth is, I don't know what the truth is. I don't know why I keep him here. It does keep him safe, but I'm not exactly feeding him or taking care of him. I love my father. Truly, he made me the man I am. Taught me how to be strong and ruthless in a world that only rewards power. There's only one thing I feel more strongly than my love for him, and that is my hatred for him. And I hate him exactly because he made me who I am. That's why I keep him hidden away from his many enemies. I've long waited to exact revenge on him. But that's also why I keep him like this, tortured and living in darkness. He's both a testament to my power and a living corpse who refuses to die on his own and free me of his grasp. He's still alive for now, though, so I want to hear what he thinks of you. I need to see if he finds you worthy of the McMillan name and legacy. His mind is fractured, but he retains enough of it to judge people. This is your final test. Are you ready? Wait, don't answer that. You have no choice. Actually, you know what? That's not fair. And considering what you're about to do is really difficult, I want to be fair. So before my father asks you some questions, I'm going to let you ask him some questions. You should really have an idea of who he is before I put your life in his hands. I mean, our relationship in his hands.
Please just free me of this voice. Actually, it's kind of perfect.
Screw it. You must realize by now your life has been in danger every second you've been with me. If you haven't, well, you're not very smart. Anyways, go ahead. You only get 3 questions though, so make them count.
Where are you from? Where did you grow up?
I wouldn't spit on you, let alone answer that. Next question.
What's your personal creed?
You're nothing. Next question. You sound like a maggot. No more questions from you.
Well, that was fun to watch. On this island, we call that the full Father Macmillan experience.
Hope that was as illuminating for you as I meant it to be. It was necessary though, trust me. Still, I'd like to apologize. Well, usually my father is much meaner. He must be going soft. Maybe he's just saving his best, most honest self for his questions. Hey Dad, it's your turn. Anything? Alright, here we go. I promise, answer right and we can take things up a notch. Answer wrong and we'll just answer right. Go ahead.
Good answer.
Ugh. I feel like I should reload here. I forgot to read that out loud. Ooh, my voice. Alright. I know what to do here.
Would you ever let someone stand in the way of what you want?
Never.
Good answer. What do you want from my son?
Partner in crime. Same thing he wants.
Do you mean that literally or metaphorically?
And to be both?
Literally. Good answer. Would you ever hurt him?
Physically or emotionally?
Answer the question!
Nah.
Is that because you're a fool or a coward?
Those aren't very fair options.
Did you just use the word fair with me? I'll mark you down as a fool. But a fool can still be useful for a time. But what I want to know is whether you're also a coward. Are you?
Hell no.
Good answer. Maybe you're not a complete fool. Now for the final and most important question.
Do you want to hear embarrassing stories about my son as a baby? Before you can say yes, Trevor goes into a rage. Oh, that's nice.
No! Damn you, father! Turning me into a monster wasn't bad enough. You have to embarrass me too? Back into the darkness you go!
No, I don't like the dark. It's cold and the rats have started to unionize.
I have a giant surprise for you when I get back. Huge!
I'll look around. Oh, hey, cool. Another gold coin. Trapper returns, but he stands in the shadows where you can't really see him.
I hope you're ready for your gargantuan surprise.
That is definitely the smallest speedo he can possibly pull off without getting an adult-only rating. My eyes. Then again, if you're really not an adult, what are you doing playing this? The face! No, the face! What is that? What is that? What? The face! You should probably say something. Look, man, I am... I am speechless because that expression is too funny. I have a... I'm just gonna look away while I click. Why do you think I put up with 3 days of tedious?
It's go time!
Trapper turns out all of the lamps. No. Believe me, I am glad that you're not allowed to describe the noises. That can, over a period of time, that can be best explained as uncomfortably long. Oh, no. Yes, I am one of those people who would voluntarily go blind. Yes.
Knocked boots so hard we woke up in an entirely different part of my private cave system. Yeah, that was good. Obviously it was great for you, right?
The best?
Yeah.
Trapper, Primus, the time has come. Return to the beach.
You have no idea how cool I just came to killing you both. You're okay now. Very good mood.
This is it. That expression kills me every time. Welcome back to where it all started, and where it's going to end, one way or another. There's also a third way you can end. You get my point. Time to find out how Trapper really feels about you. That's weird. He looks calm. Well, as calm as anyone can be while wearing diamond-encrusted dental floss just below his bathing suit. Point is, I don't like that. He's never calm. This is creepy in the strangest way. I bet things are gonna get real weird. Let's go!
Now that we've shared the relations, it's time, finally, for real, to be intimate with you. You know I want a partner in crime. Well, my favorite crime is homicide. The second is tax evasion. That's a good one. What's a distant second? If you're gonna be my partner in life, and I'm really gonna commit to you, I need to know if you're willing to kill someone to prove you're just committed to me.
I can tell he wants you to break out his... I can tell he wants to break out his diamond throne for you again right here, right now. Only this time for all this evil. That's not happening. Go to your freaky little websites. Yeah. Depends on the person.
Perfect, because I have someone in mind. Dan and Cindy, get in here.
Yes, sir. Trapper immediately kills Dwight, by chopping his head off. It lands in Claudette's hands. I hate when I catch his head. Do you want me to kill her?
Her? No, that was just for fun. Don't worry, they always come back the next morning. I still need her help, though. You, Charlotte, you brought him here, right?
Yes.
Good. Now go get him. Go get my father. It's about to get real. Hope you've been paying attention.
Claudette wheels in Trapper's father. He looks afraid.
I told you I hate my father, but I can't bring myself to kill him even though all I want is to be free of him. So I want you, the only other person I care about, to do it. Will you? Will you take my cleaver and kill him for me?
I'm not gonna kill any of the Macmillans.
Oh my god. That's the right answer. Can't believe you've done it. You avoided every trap I set for you. You're either truly depraved or so unethical you're willing to pretend you are just to make me fall. You truly are the person of my nightmares. I think I actually... I do, and I want you to stay here with me forever. So what do you say? You love me too? You want to stay here with me forever?
What? Is this really happening? Oh my goodness, it is!
You want to stay here with me forever?
Yep, sure. I'll stick around with you for forever. Trapper Trapper chops off Claudette's head and hands it to you.
Take this as a token of my love for you. This head, and everyone after it, we'll bury in the sand together.
This is awesome. Let's do this. Trapper takes you to his secret cave bedroom. Gross things happen in here. Unholy things. Now they'll happen to you. Forever. Congrats? This is probably what you wanted, isn't it, you sicko? No. Yeah, it is. I never asked for this. I just hope you're happy that you're never getting this Bro, it's not even Trapper that I wanted, it was Spear.
Haha, did they really think that was gonna happen?
Of course they did. Only degenerates played the game this long.
Amazing. Amazing. Please make sure to leave us a great review, Primus.
Got him. Hold up, 1 second. Cut the lights, turn off the pinup art. Promise, it's just us now. You and me. And I want to say, first of all, I'm sorry. Sorry for putting you through all of that. Not just the way Trapper acted, but the way I behaved as well. I need to work on myself. We all do, I think. I know this won't make it up to you completely, but I want you to have this. Hey. It's a drawing from the personal archive of one Evan McMillan. Yes, Trapper drew this. Long ago, before his heart broke and his mind warped, and his soul left to find some place more pleasant to reside. I think it represents the goodness that's in all of us, or at least ought to be, even in Trapper. Thanks for playing. Well, you know what? Wholesome ending. As much as I hated just that route in general, karma. I'm glad I was able to get through it. You are the biggest maggot I've ever met. The entity itself actually showed up.
Harsh language. I dare say that's killer talk.
That's actually a really cool artwork of the entity. It's the entity, you know, the cosmic being who created all of this. You, this island, me, even, I assume. It has come to casually observe your act of extreme cruelty.
Wait, what?
I said I don't love you, I don't want to be with you, and you deserve to be alone. Oh, shit. Trapper is crestfallen. And for the first time on this island, he's also speechless. This is amazing! What a twist! He sinks to his knees and lets out the saddest scream a giant monster is capable of. It's so loud it kills a nearby seagull. He's crying, right? I think I hear him crying. You can definitely hear his father laughing.
Music to my ears. Is what I'd say if I had ears. I don't. I'm some kind of cloud, in reality. Well, not really, but you can't even comprehend what I really am. So imagine a cloud if that makes it easier.
I just realized it's got the little peach towel. The first one was cool, but this is just hilarious. Entity Route DLC when?
Look at my loser son. I knew he was weak.
Back to the tunnel, Mr. McMillan. No, I regret everything I've ever done. I got the last laugh. Wow. Wow. You broke Trapper's heart. Which should be impossible since he doesn't even have a heart, and I mean that both literally and metaphorically. You just did the hardest thing you can do on this island. Well, besides unlocking Trickster. I am most impressed.
Congratulations. You hurt someone's feelings. I hope you're proud. I know I am.
God, that's just such a satisfying ending. Until next time, this has been Proselyte Primus.